Straight into the draft then. This is
Radiant
the Moray Cup
Team
2016 Boroughmuir Blyat boys versus Bell Clan. Game 2. This time round we'll see Bell gaming even on the Dire side
Team
and
ban.
the Boroughmuir Blyat boys on Radiant. Once again, Invoker first ban and Lycan band out there. Trying to deny Plums that mid-hero that he played so well before. I don't know whether or not Lycan is the best ban here
10
though.
seconds
Seems like
remaining.
Plums is able to play pretty much any hero in mid. Well, certainly has
5
a
seconds
diverse,
remaining.
certainly has a diverse hero pool there. We're going to welcome back Zeniston here. He's going to be co-casting this game with us. So, what do you think for their second bans here? What do you think Bell Gaming should be banning? Ah, there goes the tiny. Okay, fair enough. And Boroughmuir Blyat boys, what do you think there?
The respect band. Oh, that must feel good for him.
Dire team pick.
Both bans there for against Plum's heroes. Like, basically, I think they're starting to crack on at the fact that Plums is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, man, played absolutely amazing last game. I don't play mid much, but you can tell he's a really good mid player. We're probably going to be a bit scared of him. Another Spectre first pick.
Yeah, OD though, this is on the Boroughmuir Blyat boys as Spectre this time. This is going to be Londo's Spectre. OD gets through for the second time in the tournament. Out of all the games played so far, he's been banned out in every single game, except one game where he was played before, I think against the Boroughmuir Blyat boys. So they're no stranger to dealing with this, but he does actually finally get through in a game.
Remaining.
But obviously, because of that and because of the bans that they've chosen, Spectre gets through.
5
and
seconds
I think
remaining.
Londo might be having. He was a Sven last game. I think he might be having quite a fun game this time.
Reserve time.
Yeah, like I said, you just need to secure the farm and the Spectre. The Blyat boys drafted pretty well because it was first pick Spectre. They just chose aggressive heroes that could constantly keep the Spectre down. And because the Spectre fell behind, even though she was doing well early game, she just couldn't do anything to help her team near the end of the game.
Yeah, it was quite a good early start for the Spectre, but not able to capitalise on that. I don't know if maybe he'd gone with the Diffusal Blade build after the drums, whether or not he'd be able to been able to shut that tiny down, been able to fight a little bit earlier.
I think Spectre's build was okay, but she was farming really well to begin with, and then halfway through getting her Radiance, then she started getting a lot of hassle. So that she might have thought like she could still farm at the same pace, but the Blyat boys got too many levels on their aggressive heroes and just kept her down. Maybe the Radiance wasn't the right build, but I could get why she went for it still.
Absolutely, I think at that point though, I think she'd got to the point where he got to the point where there was had enough gold to pick up the interesting anti-mage pick up there quite early to pick up the anti-mage. Disruptor already picked up as well. Quite a good counter to the anti-mage. Obviously being able to get that glimpse off can bring him right back into the fight. And he won't be able to blink again for quite a few whiles. Now that Disruptor that's been picked up, that's definitely going to be for Chaos, I think. He played quite a good Disruptor in previous Boroughmuir Blyat boys game.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Disruptor lately, and his glimpse is it's an absolutely stupid spell. It's amazing. It's good. Disruptor's good against OD as well as anti-mage here. So I'm not really too sure why they chose the anti-mage, but I'm pretty sure they have something in mind to deal with the Disruptor.
Yeah, the glimpse, of course, you need to get a few levels into it to make it really effective. But I particularly I'm quite a Disruptor fan as well. I particularly like that new item, the Aether Lens on the Disruptor. It really adds extra range to the glimpse, and it makes it even more dangerous, I think.
I think it's the extra 200 range on Glimpse is pretty amazing because it's already a stupidly long range spell. But I like the Aether Lens because of the damage on his ult. Like his ult does stupid damage near the end, and if you've got an Aether Lens that's amplifying it by 8%, you're just doing crazy damage. Once you get level 11, you're if you get it at a good time, you could solo kill a lot of heroes.
Absolutely. Do you ever build multiple Aether Lenses to stack that damage bonus?
No, I think so. Like the first, in a lot of cases, to be honest, building Aether Lens on Disruptor is a bit of a waste of money, and building the second one, that's.
I quite like it on
Oh,
Zeus
right,
to have
yeah.
a couple of Aether Lenses on Zeus is quite fun. just racking up an extra
Reserve
16% alt. Obviously, get the Ags as well on the refresher, and yeah, it could be a lot of fun there.
Just one hit everyone on the map.
Well, we got Axe banned out as well, so I mean, possibly a Brood pickup for Bell Gaming, do you think?
Could be.
Radiant
There was a
team
Brood in our game. Broods usually get countered in the drafting, and you don't want to pick it too early as well. But looks like Brood could be a good pick here. Who are you
Yeah,
thinking that was going to pick it?
I thought Bell Gaming might pick it up.
10
Just
seconds
obviously
remaining.
they did ban out the Axe there, but I mean, we're talking like
5
fifth pick
seconds
if they do
remaining.
pick it up. You don't want to pick it up anytime early. And obviously the Disruptor Party Ring can really mess with the Brood as well. Party Ring
Radiant
plus
team pick.
Static Storm could be a real nightmare for Brood and our Broodlings there. That's like a huge amount of gold which just goes Disruptor's way, because even if you don't get the Brood kill, you're gonna get a shit ton of Broodlings out of it.
Yeah, Disruptor just he wins lanes.
Dire team pick.
Like if you're staying in lane, just babysitting your carry, and your carry's got like even one nuke spell. Like a lot of the times you can get kills.
Yeah, and Spectral Dagger, once it does level up, is quite decent. So Omni Knight though picked
Radiant
up.
team
Have a
pick.
quick run through the bans as well. We've got another ban on Centaur Warrunner, a ban for Crystal Maiden, and a ban for Dazzle. So some really strong support's been taken out of the play here, and mostly strong offlaners getting taken out. So they want to secure that anti-mage's farm, and they don't want to be getting caught out with any kind of like rapid stun onto the anti-mage. And the Omni Knight, I think he's definitely going to be. I think he's probably going to babysit the anti-mage here.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it could be an offlane Omni Knight as well, because early levels on an
seconds
Omni Knight
remaining.
is really good. But I don't think he's going to do well in the Disruptor
Reserve
lane.
time.
So hopefully it isn't a support.
Bristleback though picked up for Soggy Mango, as I expect.
Dire team
Probably
pick.
going to see Chaos on the Disruptor, which leaves Treant Protector for Chocolate Wheelchair, Spectre on I think Londo Spectre, and would be interesting to see what
Radiant
mid-hero,
team ban.
Plums picks up. They have missed one of his heroes that he played before. I can't remember who it was. I'd have to check there, but we'll see what they pick up. I think the final hero is definitely going to be the mid-hero.
10
for
seconds
Plums.
remaining.
Shadow Shaman though picked up for Bell Gaming.
5 seconds remaining.
I think it leaves their safe lane a little bit weak on disables. I mean, he does come
Reserve
with
time.
2 disables, one of them being channeled though. The channel plus the Omni Knight purification though might work out quite well. Obviously, Anti-Mage can blink in, and if they time that right, they could deal quite a bit of damage there.
Yeah, I think they've got good kill potential against this Bristleback. Like at level 1 especially, Bristleback isn't tanky at all during the early stages of the game. He really relies on his passive and getting early levels. So as long as they zone him out, this Bristleback shouldn't be an issue, and they can maybe get a kill or 2 out of it.
Undying banned out
Dire
as well, so
team
taking
ban.
out that team fight potential, that early team fight potential, again, just from the draft and the bans, creating space for the Spectre before the game even begins. Treant Protector obviously with the global heal, also the damage block on
10
the
seconds
living
remaining.
armor is significant. It will eat
5
your,
seconds remaining.
it'll eat your nuke damage. I mean, they don't really have much nuke damage potential at the moment. OD
Reserve
obviously is
time.
a bit beastly. Shadow Shaman's Ether Shock once it gets leveled up can be a bit beastly. But I don't know about that. I mean, obviously it gives them invis as well, and it gives them a lot of roam potential.
Yeah, I've noticed that the supports picked up by Belclan again is they're a little bit greedy, a little bit too level dependent. Like Omni Knight's going to need like a fast level 3 for his purification to be good, and Shaman's just going to need levels throughout the game. So his snake wards do good damage, and just so he has the right amount of disables.
Yeah, I
Radiant
don't think
team
Omni is
pick.
particularly scary until about level 7,
Dire
level 8, so
team
that he
pick.
actually has got the Guardian Angel, maybe 3 or 4 levels in Purification, a level in Daenora, Degenora even, and maybe a level in Repel. But Silencer picked
I really
up,
like the
so,
Silencer pickup.
yep, that's going to screw
Silencer
over
is
Omni
good
Knight.
against
It's gonna
the
block,
Omni Knight.
Anti-Mage's block. It's going to block Anti-Mage's blink and Outworld Devourer's ult, but a Phoenix pickup for the offlane I expect there. Oh.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm just going to be a bit busy. 2 seconds.
So we see Plums going on to Spectre here, and I wonder if Plums is going to take Spectre into the mid lane and pick up on the early level 6. That could be really dangerous. I don't know if we're going to get see a support in there in the mid protecting him for that though. Having a quick run down at the Chaos will be on the Disruptor, Chocolate Wheelchair will play on the Tree Ant Protector, Soggy Mangoes on the Bristleback, so Plums on the Spectre and Londo on the Silencer. We might see Londo in the mid Silencer here actually, I think we've seen that before. Blob's FS Crazy though on the Outworld Devourer, a pretty good matchup for Silencer there. Lambda on the Anti-Mage with his Golden Bashers, we've seen him on this hero before. Obviously his high last hit potential allows him to his high last hit potential allows
Hello,
him.
I am back.
Welcome back. So we got an early smoke as well
Looks
from
like we got smoke.
Belgaven this time round, yep. The Banter King has picked up Omni Knight and Boomstick on the Phoenix. So I wonder if the Banter King is going to actually play the Omni Knight in the
30 seconds to battle.
But they're wrapping around here for an early smoke gank attempt. They're going to find Chaos, and he's kind of out of position. But Plum's
Oh, they're going
already
to kill
picked
this
up.
Spectre.
They're going to get him straight off the bat. He is going to go down. Now they're going to look for
They might get more out of this.
Static Storm doing a lot of Thunderstrike, even doing a little bit of damage there to 3 or 4 of the heroes. They're going to get this bottom rune now, and the Boroughmuir Blyat boys using the early first blood. They're going to have to rush up top to pick up that rune. The bottom rune secured for the
I was meant to have this.
Oh, they blocked the large camp and the small camp with sentry wards as well.
Yeah, I did see
Making
that
sure
as they
this
were coming
Phoenix will be able to get XP. They're not going to be able to pull.
Yeah, so we are going to see Londo in the mid this time round. Quite an interesting switch up, and also if you notice here, we do have the high ground observer ward, so OD will be able to harass him at range.
This shaman's just here just to make sure the silencer doesn't get any farm.
Yeah, I was just saying that it's a pretty good matchup. Silencer versus OG is pretty decent, but with the Shadow Shaman just sitting on the edge there, he's going to have to be careful that he doesn't get caught with the shackles, because once OG starts right-clicking you, his damage mounts up very quickly.
It looks like the shaman's just going to go back top again. Bristleback seems to be harassing pretty well.
Yeah, I'd have a little bit of a laugh at the Bristleback that you guys played against.
Tis mine.
Not really fully aware, I don't think, of how Bristleback works. Trying to go in against you guys when he was still level 1 and just getting blown up over and over again.
Yeah, like, I didn't really understand that either, but obviously it's, like, those guys probably just in the tournament for a bit of fun. Like, and like I always say, the guys I play with just have way too much free time.
way too much free time, way too much Dota experience. It's a pretty good hero for early harass though, I think, the Phoenix. Once you get those tranquils up, you are really quite, you do really have quite a lot of sustain in the lane, and obviously with the Phoenix dive, there is no stun on this bottom lane here until level 6 for Chocolate Wheelchair. The Glimpse though, once he gets leveled up, I don't know if you could catch it mid-scoop, but I think it's not the greatest way of bringing him back, I don't think, just because of the timing really. But
yeah, if you can. Yeah, Phoenix has quite low base HP. Like, yeah, 617, that's pretty low for a strength hero, and getting that early level on Thunderstrike just lets him harass the Phoenix, keep him low health. Like, it's going to do a lot of damage, sure.
Well, pretty much all of his abilities he needs to use HP for as well, so he will need to pick up some regen really quite quickly if he wants to get anything done in that lane.
Yeah, the Tranquil Boots will be massive help to the Phoenix in lane. Looks
Now
like
that
he's
Shadow
just getting to
Shaman,
sit in with... What's going on?
Oh, we got a rotation round by the Disruptor onto Blob FS Crazy. He's going to have to be careful though, because he's got the high ground advantage now. Spectre,
I think
though,
if he waited like a minute... Oh, what's going on with Spectre?
no, I was just go say what you were
Oh,
going to say.
Yeah, if the disruptor went mid at about night time, that's at 4 minutes. Then like the OD wouldn't have seen him there, and he probably could have gotten a couple spells off before being Astro imprisoned. So it's if you've not got a smoke during the daytime, you should probably wait till night just to be able to secure those kills.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. But obviously the vision decrease at night is when the advantage, where you'd have the advantage there for it. But the Shadow Shaman now coming back in to try and have another little go at Silencer. But Silencer on the other side of the river, even if he does get back over the other side, Shadow Shaman's going to say hi with the shackles. And this is going to be a kill though for Londo's going to go down.
Really good positioning.
Nice heal in from the
Oh,
tree
one Moray quick.
protector,
Oh
though.
no,
Is he going to get
the
away?
bottle charge.
I'm not sure how to stop for the toggle myself, but he's not going to pay here. Blob's FS Crazy didn't manage to pick up that haste rune. It did go to the tree and protector earlier there. So they're just gonna be happy, I think, to push him out of lane for a bit, and he's gonna actually have to head back to base. Well, he doesn't have to. Oh no,
Really good save from the tree end though.
I've got the bug where I can only see what you click on. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Click a hero. Did you
Are
click
you on
OD?
OD just now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, well, that's no good.
That's
Right, just
okay,
tell me
no,
what heroes
it's
you want
just-
clicked on.
No, it's a cool one. You just click on stuff when you see it happening. Like I say, I can check item builds and stuff on the right panel. But Chaos gets picked off here. They are going to secure that kill with an early rotation by Blob's FS Crazy. The little faceless Rex Courier here coming in for the Dire. They're not going to catch it though, so that's fine. Plum's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, the slow from GN. Really good rotations from the Shaman though. He's going, switching from top, mid and bottom, just making things happen in each lane, making the enemy scared.
He
So
does
good
have a
play on
smoke
the
there as
Shaman.
well. So I mean, a lot of potential there for him to do work here in his bottom lane at the moment. Those wards have expired now, and those creep camps will be pullable once again.
I think it's a little bit too late for that. But obviously, Sports always want to pull for XP, but Phoenix has already gotten as much as she's wanted.
Yeah, if we look at the levels here, this has managed to pick up a level 4. And Spectre only one level ahead. We've got the dive coming in as well as the
Oh,
Hex
looks like
and the
Spectre's gonna
shackles.
die.
That's a lot of damage. It's gonna be okay. I don't know if I think I'd be backing at this point, but I'm a little bit cowardly. But obviously Phoenix has actually gone in ahead there to kind of anticipate that. And so smart move by Plum's actually staying in behind the tower there, because Phoenix could possibly have gotten a little bit more damage on him. And that's
Dire's
just the
middle
deal.
tower is under attack.
Looks like we've got another smoke. Heading for mid probably.
They're not going to find
Oh, but
this.
Silencer might be going top.
Moving up into the top, or is he going to come back? Alright, he is going to try. He is going to try for something at top here. Rotation from Chaos as well, actually. I didn't notice that. So there is the Thunderstrike and the Silence on. There's not going to be a blink for Animus just yet. Blink from Omni, just going to be fine.
Wands will break.
Gets the repel up once the silence comes off and takes away that debuff. We have got another rotation though. We've got a rotation in from the Shadow Shaman here. The Illusion Rune pop just defensively, but in behind here we've got Blob's FS Crazy coming in to try and pick off Soggy Mangoes and Chaos. I think Chaos will be the target of choice though. So important. He gets out of this.
I
Yeah.
return to the grasslands of my home.
So many good rotations from Bell Game in this game.
And if we look at the scoreboard, it's 0-3. Kind of Bell Gaming really taking the initiative, despite that loss in the previous match. They are looking to redeem themselves with this match.
Even with the defensive supports of TBB, they're still managing to get these kills and find these opportunities. They're just
Yeah, I don't know if
they're just outplaying them during the laning phase, I think.
I don't think Chocolate Wheelchair's heal over time is gonna help them out, especially when you've got 4 heroes going in on any particular time on one of these. Oh, I mean, he's just gonna blink out of that. How many points?
Yeah,
has
it's
he
super
got
hard
in,
to go on anime.
How many points has Anti-Mage got in Spell Shield? He only has the 1 point at the moment, but that still gives him.
Yeah, he's went
44%
1-1-1
damage.
and then 3 stats. or 2 stats even.
Yeah, he's picked up the ult now. That's a curious build. I mean, I know a lot of people don't build that much into the mana break early on, and do favour the stats build. But yeah, just kind of like put the two in the stats. What do you think of that?
Just it's really good on a hero like Anti-Mage because he's basically got no health at all at the start, and another 4 points in strength essentially just makes him a little bit tankier. Another 4 in Agi might get him another point in armor. I think it's the best way to go right now, especially in this meta.
It was a real wasted opportunity there. Blob's FS Crazy was sitting next to Londo with the Invis rune for a while. Shaman was able to rotate in, but they weren't able to find the kill despite excellent positioning that they had there.
Probably just a bit of miscommunication, but they're still wrecking in this early game. Doesn't matter too much.
Spectre's finding the farm though. I mean, he's actually overtaken the Anti-Mage as far as last hits are concerned, but I'm pretty sure that Anti-Mage got the kill or some. Phoenix goes down to the
Great play
Spectre.
by Plums.
Oh no, but Blob's FS
looks like Plums might be going down by SOD.
And also Blanishon is here though as well. There is going to be a Shackles, and this Plums is going to go down here, surely.
Oh, the tree end.
With
Tree end
save
save.
there.
Wow.
Amazing. And meanwhile, Bristleback finds a kill on the Shadow Shaman. What a great play by Chocolate Wheelchair there, and they're going to get Blob's FS Crazy here as well. The slows are too much. There's no way he's getting away from this. He's going to entrap himself, but when he comes back, I don't think the rotation's going to be here in time. Oh, well, Phoenix is actually here in time, and wow, yeah. Between Phoenix
Great
and
TP,
Blob's
just
FS
in
Crazy.
time.
Well, he knew it was coming though, because he put the he put the shield on him.
Dire's
He
middle
trapped
tower
himself
is under attack.
and bought enough time
Radiant's
for
top
Boomstick
tower
to
is under
TP in.
attack.
What a great rotation! What a great play!
It was a good rotation by Bell to begin with. Went a bit sideways because the tree end, but they turned it around again.
Oh, I thought
Looking
for sure.
really
I
good for
thought
Bell
for
this
sure
game.
they had the OD man. Gee whiz.
Yeah, that was pretty close. He was probably a bit scared.
But it looked like Plums was going to go down as well. But that clutch invis from Chocolate Wheelchair just saved the day.
I'm pretty
that's-
sure that was just at the edge of the tree line as well. So it's a good play by him.
I think there's quite a bit of leeway though, isn't there? There's quite a little a bit of leeway as in regards to, I mean, where he was. There's so many trees around that area. I think he would have got it off regardless. But they have brought in some sentry wards now. I think they're going to be looking for
Dire's
that in the
middle
future.
tower is under attack.
I find you.
Looks like Chocolate Wheelchair might be going down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Spectre might be going in for this. They can maybe turn this around.
That's
Yeah,
a
they've got Shackles and Shaman.
That's a misplay
Yeah,
there
she's
by
going down.
Plums.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It doesn't really matter how low the heroes are. There's still 3 of them with all their spells. Like, you can't really go for kills like that. Even if you did get the kill, it would have been on
Radiant's
a
bottom
one hero.
tower is under attack.
And you're the carry with the most farm in your team, so you don't want to be giving away kills like that.
Well, there was me saying that they didn't have much lockdown, but Planetron managing just fine to control the situations there.
Shaman 2 disable spells. Both really good spells as well. Shaman's a really good hero just now, I think.
Well, technically, if you think about it, it's 3 disables because you can trap people with wards pretty effectively.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And obviously
Oh,
they can
a bit of
TPS the wards,
misplay
but-
from the OD.
Yeah, why did he? What the heck? Did he? Why?
Yeah, he meant to click on him, but probably clicked on himself. Might have quick cast on, I do that sometimes.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't use quick.
But he
cast,
scared
I
the
use,
Bristleback into...
the double click cast thing. I play a lot of Bloodseeker though. And
Yeah,
I like the
double clicked
rage.
fast on himself.
Yeah, the blood rage. I like to be able to get that up mid fight, and it's just the easiest way to do it, I think.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Lanishon though, taking a little bit of damage from Londo, and Londo's right click quite significant at this point already.
Of you.
Is he, how much stolen
Spectre just
intelligence
baited
does
the egg
Samson
out
have?
from Phoenix.
Bottom.
He's currently on 2. They haven't had too many kills with TBB.
Ah, he just picked that one up there just now then. So it's just his items then that's giving him this damage potential. Gee, but like just the power treads and the null talisman. His right click was pretty insane there though, but then Shadow Shaman obviously still fairly weak. Wouldn't have picked up any of his more tanky items. I mean, it looks to me like he's not really going to be the mech carrier here, surely. That's going to go the way of someone else, I would think, in this particular draft. Obviously, Phoenix and Omni both prime candidates for that. Phoenix though has picked up the Urn of Shadows this one. I don't see him picking up the mech as well. And I don't know whether or not Omni wants to, you know, whether or not they want to spread the healing.
Dire's middle tower is under
on,
attack.
Both the Banter King there on the Omni Knight and on the Shadow Shaman.
Looks like the shaman might be getting killed. Oh yeah, more intelligence coming the way of the silencer.
I mean, that's a good kill from the fight at this point.
Oh,
And they
and a
may
nice
well be able to get the Phoenix as well. If you have a little look at Plum's items as well, you'll see that he's not getting the farm for a radiant, so he's going to go ahead and build the Future Blade first off. And I think the extra slow will probably help see this kills. Another 2 intelligence though going Londo's way there with the OD kill as well.
Yeah, Plum's had to go back to base there. Remember what I was saying about the Arn being good for early game. When you get a kill, you can just heal back up after you go back and in situations like this, it's really good. Because now the Spectre's had to go back, waste time not farming, and now she needs to walk back all the way to lane or somewhere else to farm.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I like the Urn pickup early. I like the Urn drums build. It is really great for sustain. It gives you a lot of stats. With the drums as well, you get almost as much as an Ags as far as stats are concerned. So it's giving you an extra mana pool as well. It means more Shadow Daggers, and generally it means Clutch Haunts are available. Soggy Mango's trying to make something at the top here. Anti-Mage quite low health here. He does get Thunderstruck.
Behind you.
And there's the ult as well. We're going to see Blaine's Tron go down. That's another killer. That's
Bristleback.
going the way.
He's too tanky when he gets the levels.
Dire's top
Oh,
tower
Chaos
is
is
under
gonna-
Oh, looks like that's
Oh,
not
the
enough.
heal from
The
Omni Knight, picking
Omni
up the
Knight,
double
wow.
kill. Londo's he's got a Shadow Blade.
Oh, Omni Knight. Omni Knight in the aim, it's just hard to kill. Oh, Londo's
Spectre
coming out
comes
right.
in though, and he's going to go down. Anti-Mage here might get caught out as well. If he can pop the Global Silence,
Yeah, I think he will.
Doesn't even need to. Doesn't even need to.
It's another 4 int going into the way of Silencer, which is really good early in the game, and if you're taking it off your enemies as well, they won't have as much mana to cast their spells. The Silencer's getting pretty strong just now.
Yeah, we saw Londo's Silencer before. I should have thought about that actually when they was drafting. I'd forgotten all about it. He played it in the mid before when Plums I think had the Spectre in that particular game. I think it was the first game they played
Looks
actually.
like the fight happening bottom.
Yeah, it's
OD's going to be
it's-
silenced. I think OD might be dead.
I think you're probably right. I mean, but we've seen them turn it around before. Here comes
Omni.
to save the day.
Omni just too strong.
Oh,
Great
yeah, there we go.
rotations.
We've got the turnaround on Londo.
Oh,
Londo's
the
going to go down instead.
Wombo combo
And-
coming in.
Oh no! Another
Tree
clutch
arm-
invis from
Tree
Shreya.
armor. Just.
And here we go. We got
Oh, and the overgrowth's coming in now as well. See if we can turn the shit.
We got the party ring down
Oh,
on
the
Blaine
result.
Strong once again, and another 4 in going the way of Silencer. It looks like it's going to be 6. There goes the Phoenix as well. Wow, that was an amazing turnaround for the Boroughmuir Blyat boys. It looked like they'd overcommitted, but in fact, with the tree ent being there and the chaos turning up with the party ring, it totally
Dire's
kind of
bottom
changed
tower
things
is
around.
under attack.
Yeah, I just had no idea what was going on after that fight.
Londo,
Just so much
Londo
going
likes to
on.
build Atos on the Silencer.
Atos is really good on Silencer. He gets even though he's a ranged hero, he gets carried a lot because his slow isn't that good. So if you've got a Rod of Atos with a Shadow Blade, you can pretty much solo
Dire's
gank
bottom
anyone.
tower is under
It's huge as
attack.
well. Obviously, you pick up the plus 20 intelligence from the item itself, and the vitality booster offering that extra 250 hit points gives you the extra tankiness. Just means you can stay around in the fight more. And here goes another plus 2 intelligence for Londo. That early advantage for Bell Gaming
Radiant's
just
top
evaporated.
tower is under attack.
It's I don't know why it is, but TBB they don't seem to do too amazing in the early game, but they bring it back so well. They just find space to farm and make up losing towers or heroes all the time.
Illusion!
Dire's structures are
He's trying to
fortified.
find some farm. He's going to get spotted out by the Spectre Hawk, and he's going to go down again. I
Dire's
think
middle
it's no way
tower
he
has
gets away with
fallen.
it out on him. And Spectre also picked up the Shadow Shaman kill just above that fight there, while I was watching the anti-mage there. Just gonna have a quick look at the
I think his
graphs,
game's
actually.
getting a bit out of hand for Bell.
Yeah, we
If
got.
they don't
we
do
got
something now, it might be like the last game.
7k XP
A gift from the
and
tempest of battle.
Dire's top tower
gold,
is under
advantage.
attack.
This is, as you say, I mean, the Boroughmuir Blyat boys, you don't want Plumped on Spectre, you don't want Londo
Dire's
on
top
Silencer.
tower has
We need
fallen.
the teams that are playing against them need to stop focusing on meta heroes and start banning the heroes that these guys can play really well. I mean, they tried to shut down Plums just with the Lycan and the Tiny ban, but they forgot about the Spectre, and Spectre was able to slip through.
Yes, Spectre's just such a
Dire's
strong
top
hero
tower
just now.
is under attack.
Haven't seen though what he can do with Lycan. Haven't seen what he can do with Tiny. And haven't seen
Radiant's
what he can do
middle
with,
tower is under
Spectre.
attack.
Which two heroes do you ban? I mean, that's... Oh, Jesus. Are they going to call it GG? I mean, Lycantrot's going to go down here as well. That's 6 influence Silencer's way. How much
Dire's
Silencer?
The
top
Silencer
tower
just-
is under attack.
26
26,
intelligence at
19 minutes in.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
The Silencer's just he's far too strong just now. You need a BKB and to stop him from strike clicks from doing so much
It's
damage.
too early for everyone to have a BKB
Yeah.
on their team though.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I think 10 minutes ago,
Dire's top tower is
Blyat
under
boys were
attack.
struggling in this game, and
Dire's
they've just taken
structures are
2
fortified.
towers top and just wiped Bell twice. These guys are good at making comebacks. I'll give them that.
Chaos was telling me the other day that he
Looks
he
like they
doesn't play much
overextended.
Dota, and he kind of just they do take some punishment here though for that overextension. I think they should
the
have
global
focused on
silence,
objectives. Plums might get picked off here as well.
Yeah, they
There's
overcommitted a
blink
bit.
from Anti-Mage. And I don't think Soggy Mango should have came back in there because there will be another blink from Anti shortly, and he will go down most likely as well.
Radiant's bottom tower
So they're going to
is
get
under
team
attack.
wiped, but I mean, for what they did for that team wipe, they wiped the Bell Gaming twice.
We may get this
and,
regen rune.
I still
Oh,
go down, there's
wow.
no way he gets away.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Omni
I-
there with a heal.
Never seen the Omni there.
In your ignorance of the omniscience.
But yeah, okay,
But yeah,
so
that's
fair enough.
it's looking
They-
really good for Bell Gaming again.
Well, the team wiped there. The team wiped the
Healing
Boroughmuir
shock.
Blyat boys, but Boroughmuir Blyat boys wiped them twice, took an extra 3 kills.
Radiant's
took
middle
2
tower
towers.
is under
I
attack.
don't know. It's difficult. I mean, Anti-Mage obviously is actually farming really well here, but yeah.
Yeah, Arabe's on top of the network board now. Just got his Vlads delivered. It's extra armor going towards his team and himself.
Radiant's
Plums
middle
is here,
tower
though.
has
Just got a
fallen.
tower as well. This anime just got a stupid amount of farm. This game really isn't. They've just got themselves back into the game, I think.
How is the Spectre doing for items? Let's have a quick rundown actually, have a little look and see where we're at with items wise. We got a Yasha picked up now on the Spectre, so that'll be going the mana, but I don't know whether or not he'll go straight into the mana, or maybe he'll try and pick up a Heart or Radiance first. Or maybe even Skull Bash or something to deal with the anti-mage's right click, so you don't, you know, in order to try and lock him down. Let's see, we've got Aether Lens up on the Disruptor, as we were talking about before. It improves that, improves the glimpse range.
Dire's
gain
middle
boots as
tower
well.
is under
It
attack.
looks like Soggy Mango is getting closer to his Assault Cuirass. That's going to boost the team's armor and attack speed, which is going to be sick on Londo, obviously with that intelligence set he already has there. He's got the Atos already finished and the Shadow Blade. I don't know what he's going to do with that Null Talisman. I don't expect he'll do much. I think he'll probably sell it. I don't see any.
This OD
daylights
might be
anytime
dead.
soon. Nah,
Oh
he's
no,
fine.
decided
He's
not to go for it.
fine. So having a look at the Dire team, Mech, yep, Mech did go on to the Banner King, so I expect he's going to go ahead and build GG boots. I think that's where he's going to go next. We got a Midas on Boomstick, so that's keeping him in the game as far as far as concerned. Poor old Blanatron though, still on brown boots and Ring of Basilius only. He does have full wand, but other than that, I mean, he really is. He's level 6. I mean, he really is playing position 5 hardcore.
Radiant's
in
top
this.
tower is
As
under
you said
attack.
before, though, it was a really greedy lineup, and once he's got level 1 Serpent Wards, I mean, certainly that's going
Dyer's
to be
bottom
enough
tower
for
is
the
under
tier
attack.
1s. At
Radiant's
least.
top tower has fallen.
He's going to probably need something a bit more for pushing it to tier 2s, but I think the level 1 wards is probably
Dyer's
quite
bottom
sufficient
tower
for,
is under
for
attack.
pushing early towers.
Campaigns.
Yeah, as long as you, with any levels awards, as long as you're putting it down in a smart situation where the enemy team
Dyer's
can't just wipe
bottom
them straight
tower
away.
is under attack.
Like, getting any damage onto
Radiant's
towers
top
is good,
tower
because
is under
it's... Oh wait, they've got a tree in. In most cases it's reversible,
Dyer's
but because they've got the
middle
tree in,
tower
they
is
can just
under
keep towers
attack.
healed up.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, they're not doing a very good job here. Like, obviously, Lambda here is pushing this top tower, and no heals on there. I mean, they will start to heal up, I expect, once he backs off a bit. But yeah, I mean, they have lost 3 tier 1s there. So Treant is needing to focus on team fight rather than. He's gone already. Look, they're like, he's in here, he's in here. No, mate, he's TP'd.
Double damage.
People spend way too long looking for anti-mages. Mana on Spectre now.
You did get the mana on Spectre, yeah.
I'll be able to purge off some of those Phoenix attacks clothes. It's been messing with them a lot in team fights.
Yeah, I think also as well it gives you the extra mana burn, because the illusions obviously get the full 26 mana burn. So I mean, there is the advantage to the mana. I still like to say, I mean, I don't know if he goes for heart next. He doesn't have the previous Spectre we saw. Obviously, he had built up the drum, so he had I think he had like maybe 200 more hit points, 300 more hit points in the Spectre at the same time.
Probably sounds like
Silence on
no egg in this
it's
team
gonna
fight.
pop. No, he gets him. He doesn't manage to get the blink
They
off.
get the
Pick up
anti-mage as
Phoenix
well, wow.
Yeah, this is
Massive
looking
kill.
dangerous.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
How much in there? Jesus, man.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Blyat Boys team fight's just too strong. Like, them as a team, they fight well together.
Check
In
the,
almost every team
silencer.
fight where it's
What's
5
the
of them, they come out on
middle
top.
tower has fallen.
34.
Dyer's
the
structures are
Legion
fortified.
commander of the intelligence unit?
Looks like he's dead.
That's 36. Ah, no, I'll be 38.
That damage is absolutely ridiculous. Like,
Pure
what can they
damage,
even
of
do
course,
against
as well.
that?
So no armor helps.
Dyer's
Anything that's
middle
going to help you is
barracks
hit
has
points.
fallen.
I think you were
Dyer's
saying
middle
as well,
barracks has
magic
fallen.
immunity would help against the right clicks, but it's pure damage, right? So that'll just go straight through. Oh, and it doesn't pure spell immunity, so yeah, okay. It is pure damage, but it will get blocked by the repel from Omni.
And that's only for at maximum 10 seconds.
Radiant's
And
bottom
And they've got
tower
enough
Repel
is
sustained
under
heat to fight
attack.
going, so...
Repel gets ridiculous though. I mean, it's the cooldown is like 12 seconds or 14 seconds, and it's up for 10 seconds
Yeah.
at max.
I think it's got a downtime of 2 seconds,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
you can
pretty
level it up
good.
and
Better than a
insane, but only
BKB.
on one hero. Do you know what I mean? Only on one hero.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think it'd still be worth the cores on Bell Gaming, still getting BKBs.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The protection from silence alone, really important. Because as soon as the silencer goes in, as soon as they pop that global ult, I mean, they just have to sit there
Radiant's
for like 8
bottom
seconds or
tower
whatever it
is under
and,
attack.
you know, there's nothing.
Roshan has fallen
And
into the
that Roche
radiant.
went down really quick. Plums is on really low health, but he's got the Aegis now, so he's not going to be feeling too much danger. He's sitting on 3,500 gold, but Anti-Mage just picked up his Manta, which, if you thought the mana break was bad on the Spectre illusions, well, Jesus, the fully leveled up mana break.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh my god, OD goes down again.
Londo. He played an amazing spin last game, and he's shown that he can play mid as well.
Yeah, these two guys are pretty much interchangeable in the safe lane and the mid position.
He had a rough start at the start of the game as well, with the Shaman harassing him during the early stages, but he just came back. He was like the Tiny last game. They harassed the Tiny, but the Tiny still came back.
Well, I mean, he was able to find, both the Tiny and Londo were able to find the farm, even with the harass, they were able to keep up with the opposing mid-hero, if not surpass them. And as I was saying before, Silencer really is a good matchup against OD in the mid there. Yeah, OD might steal your intelligence temporarily, but Silencer's going to take it for good, bud.
Yeah. So it's more people should pick Silencer against OD. A lot of the times it's not too amazing as you think it would be, because you need to steal a lot of int from OD to make his ult useless.
Yeah, no, but
Silencer's killed OD too many times.
The abilities though that Silencer comes with are really good for harassing them. That new the change to Arcane Curse, where you can just kind of drop it on the area. It's not Arcane Curse, is it? But you know the one I mean, the Q. The change that allows you to put it on there. And I think the debuff is triggered by OD's right click now, right?
I'm not entirely sure about that. Let me look into it.
I think it works in the way that, so every time
Dire's
he right
bottom
clicks
tower
with his
is
orb
under
attack,
attack.
I think it triggers the the
Arcane Curse, I think it is.
on the ability. Yeah. Here we go again though.
Great Guardian, watch over us.
What's gonna happen here? Yeah, Londo's just gonna
Dire's
clean up. That's what's gonna
bottom
happen.
No, Londo's just gonna clean up, yeah. We don't need to say
Blob's
anything at
crazy.
this point.
And Blob's F crazy. They're all dead, man. They're all dead, and that tower's
Dire's
gonna
I've
go
bottom
down.
just-
tower has fallen.
I've noticed as well, Guardian Angel doesn't protect from Silencer right clicks. So he's gonna be dealing his insane
Dire's
damage
bottom
while Guardian
tower-
Angel's
He
up.
can still right click through that. That's really nice. Well, because it's pure damage, so I don't think.
Yeah,
the
that only
click,
protects from
I don't
physical,
think
I
the
didn't
right
think of
click
that.
element
Dire's bottom
from
tower
his
has
physical side of it
fallen.
goes through, but I think the intelligence side, the pure damage certainly does. And this is going to be GG shortly, I expect. They're all up in the base.
I think so
Londo
as
is
well.
godlike.
Dire's
Already
bottom
lost one set of
barracks
racks.
are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks
I mean,
has
where do you
fallen.
go from here? There's nothing. He's just gone for the Dagon for stats here. Radiant's
Level
on
3
Spectre.
Dagon.
We'll go ahead and we'll just pick up an Ags on Chocolate Wheelchair. You know, just in case we need to back and get some vision up, guys. Chaos gonna get caught by Planetron, but just that's an absolute waste. And there we go, glimpse back onto Omni, and he's gonna get gobbled up as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There we go.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
GG is
don't
caught
blame
by
Belgame.
Planetron.
Yeah. TVB just played far too well this game. And I think there'll be a scary matchup for us. So not looking forward to playing with them.
I mean, it looked really good for Belgame at the start there. It looked like they were going to actually put up a fight here, and it was going to be a more even
Dire's
game.
middle tower
But
is under attack.
as the game's progressed, we're at 30 minutes now.
We're set on all sides.
Boroughmuir
Yeah.
Blyat was absolutely dominated. The Aegis popped on Spectre, but who cares at this point?
Radiant's top tower
So much
is under
gold, so much
attack.
XP. I'm scared to look at the graphs, man. It's got to be at least 22,000 XP difference.
Dire's middle
and,
tower is under
We'll
attack.
go ahead and we'll have a
Radiant's top
30,000
tower
gold
is
lead
under
as well.
attack.
I think they should just GG out. to
The
be
OD
honest.
and Shaman played alright early game as well. They stopped the Spectre from farming, but when they stopped the Spectre from farming, they didn't stop the Silencer from farming,
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
and that's how they
it's
managed to
that-
pull themselves
it's that
back into this
same,
game.
It's the same situation that people
Dire's
face with
ancient
Jinx
is
and
under attack.
Matsu, to be honest. You need to shut them both down in order to come on the game. You can focus on one of them, but it just
Dire's
means the
ancient
other's going to
is
get the
under
farm.
attack.
Oh, beautiful kill though by Anti-Mage with a triple
Wow.
kill there. Just getting a little bit of regaining a
I
little
thought
bit
that
of
was game
dignity
over.
there.
Dire's ancient is
I
under
mean, they're
attack.
I mean, they could stretch this out a little bit, hold it off for a bit. I mean, I don't see them.
Yeah, Animage can defend super creeps with the Battle Fury. And
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Lads as well.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be too much of a problem for him.
at all. Enough damage with the Manta and the Vlads, yeah.
Although I
Vlads
think
obviously gives that,
he's probably
plus
one of the only
50%
good members of his
attack
team.
damage. Pardon?
I think Animage is one of the only good people on his team at taking out super or mega creeps. 'Cause,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think OD can handle
Phoenix
it.
isn't very
Shadow
yeah,
Shaman
OD single target.
can do a little bit of damage with the Aether Shock. Once it's leveled up, you can obviously hit 7 targets with that. You can do a little bit of damage with that. Phoenix again, he can do a little bit of damage. Omni, if he gets in the middle of them, he can do a little bit of heal spam on himself. But I don't know if they're ready to.
This is a
GG
bad
out just
position
yet.
for
They're
the
going for a GG push here.
Radiant's
Tree
middle
could just
tower
use his
is
ult
under
here, and
attack.
then anyone could come and kill us.
Radiant's
I
structures
think they're
This is
going
a
to
bit
wait for Spectre
dangerous.
to come up. We've got 29 seconds on Haunt though, so he's just going to have to walk in there. And Tree is in fact just going to walk in there and pop his ult. Silencer's going to TP in. They're going to catch 2 at least. Maybe 3. Yeah, they get 2 there with the ult. Banner King's going to
Londo with 66 in,
Wow.
2 per minute.
33 minutes.
2 in per
66 in. That's amazing. And given the fact there's only been 46 kills on the enemy team, against the team.
Oh, bit of misplay from the CM.
Nah, I don't think he
That was a buyback as well, that's a good game. Yeah, maybe.
21 kills, 21, 2 and 9 on the silencer.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
Oh, Inspector.
No sorceries avail.
He's going to find the Shadow Shaman, he's going to find Banner King, and that's going to be a team wipe. This is
And that's
definitely a
game.
GG now. God damn it, call it already, boys. Know when to give up, know when you're beat. There we go.
Ah, there we go, there we have it.
And the Ancient's down regardless.
What a game.
Wow, okay, what a game for Londo and Plums. Once again, exerting their dominance there. we can't play as a team.
bit
Boroughmuir Blyat
internal
boys
beef.
then. Yeah. Boroughmuir Blyat boys then take the set 2-0, picking up 3 points, putting them to the top of their group, and most certainly going to be going through in either position 1 or position 2 to the upper bracket. Thank you again for co-casting with me, and like I say, 10 out of 10, would cast again. We'll catch you guys
cheers, man.
tomorrow.